Hello everyone. It's been a little while since I've done a video, but I just thought that I should talk about something which is a little complicated because being on this human journey, taking the human body, we need to understand that there is consciousness. Yes, we are conscious beings, as in not that we wake up every morning, but there's a conscious energy that all of us here are creating via the human body. Now, this human body has a mind, right? And this mind is also created by consciousness, through consciousness. Mind was important because through this mind we can think, we can have feelings, we have a memory, we go into past, we go into the future, we have a whole story of whether it is good, whether it's bad, what am I going through. But what is consciousness? Consciousness is that pure energy from which everything is formed, from which every creation comes from. And that consciousness is infinite. It's always there. It's not going to die out. It's an energy which cannot be created or be burnt out or anything like that. It just is always and consistently there. We from that conscious energy have taken the form of this body so that we can have all the experiences that we want, so that we can fight, we can have the beautiful experiences, we can see what creation looks like, we can taste, we can have feelings, all kinds, we have various thoughts, all types of thoughts. But we get so invested in the mind, the stories, the feelings, everything else, that we forget that we are consciousness. We just completely forget that. And that's where the trouble is. So a lot of people are like, I overthink so much. I'm always in the mind. I'm always thinking. My mind doesn't rest. I'm constantly anxious. Anxiety is also created by the mind. The mind is putting you there and making you constantly react and to constantly worry, to constantly feel you're losing ground. But on a conscious level, it's just something that's there. It's up to you to observe it. You can be the observer, the conscious observer, to see how your mind is working. Oh, it's now getting head up. I need to be there. I need to ask this person to respond to me immediately because otherwise I cannot function. You can function. Everything is fine. These are all stories that you're building in your head. You're constantly making stories. You're constantly saying, oh, I had such a bad experience. I'm not in a nice space. I don't have the right job. I don't have the right house, I don't have the right car, I don't have the right friend, I'm not in the right relationship. So the story can just carry on. But if you actually look at yourself and see yourself around, you can say that I have an uncomfortable time. You could say that. But is it bad? Is it really terrible? That's a question you ask yourself. Is it? Because you can move out of that experience. It's just a human experience. Consciousness is wanting to see and feel and know what it is like without getting too invested in the mind कि यही है, ऐसे ही होगा. This is how life is, and I have to suck up and just do it. No, you can change because you're just conscious beings constantly. So and take away the displeasure, because most of the time, so this is when you come to awareness. And it's a practice. The more you live in awareness, the more you look at life at this moment of now, like right now, what am I feeling? Everything is fine. I mean, in this moment, I'm talking to you in this video. If I don't look at the past, I don't look at the future, I just am saying something out of experience, and you are listening. There's nothing really bothering anybody. If you're in a situation where you feel, oh my God, this is not how life should work out for me, you look at it, take a moment of just looking at it and saying that, really? Is it that bad? It might be uncomfortable, but it's not bad. And you have a plan that, okay, if I don't like it, I'll move to another experience. And what you'll find in awareness is a sense of peace. There'll be a sense of constant peace. If you constantly get into the now, get into the now, get into this moment, what am I feeling? Get into the, so because everything else is just a story you're wrapping around and telling yourself. It's just stories. We constantly love telling ourselves stories. So that is what you need to be watchful of. Be in awareness. And how do we be in awareness? Slowly start practice sessions by taking out time. Make sure you sleep very well, because when you're sleeping, you're in touch with your consciousness. So make sure that you get uninterrupted, clean, healthy sleep. So try and put away your devices, put away the Wi-Fi. Just ensure that sleeping is going well. Work towards it. See what are the steps I can do to sleep, because again, as a conscious being, you can do anything. So don't program your mind by saying, oh, mind will be very active by saying, oh, you can't sleep. Nothing. You tell your mind that I'm smarter. I will sleep. Not today, not tomorrow. If it's a problem, you'll get there. Just be constantly sure that you'll get there. And knowing. So sleep well. Take out time to breathe in the awareness. Just make sure that, at any moment of the day, that I'm just focusing on my breath. I'm just focusing on my awareness. So you're going to quieten down a little bit. All the noise the mind keeps telling you, you are smart. Although we are in the human body, even then you're smart because you have consciousness. Yeah? So just do these little tips, and they go a long way in smartening you up, in making you connect to who you are. That's what I wanted to leave you with. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.